This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's cheap. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
First down and 10 now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense produces 6 points. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Florida State offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. In the clear at the 25. Make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Seminoles pick up enough for a 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Nice grab. It's Gibson. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing in that play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Across the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down.
And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the first quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Knowles come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into his zone. Boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Makes the read. He keeps it. Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Catch made on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Knowles. They finish off the scoring run. So we're all tied up after that one. But the potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Fires it to the left side. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
On the shotgun to hand off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
You know,
in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
With the catch, it's Williams. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tackled there by the defense. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for the passing game. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of the guy.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking to throw it deep. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring them down, and a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on...
Looking deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep again. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Swarm with a pass rush, the sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. They get the second half started with the running play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The receiver grabs it. Gets past the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Florida State. There was no catching him that time. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He'll field the punt. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks like he's going to run it. Inside the 45. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Dogs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He made the tackle, but gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Touchdown, Mills. And jump on top here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offense coordinator. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Making people miss. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Yeah, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down and to force a field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. Enough for a first and goal now at the 3.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. To dart to the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Grinding away on the ground. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he'll be tackled short of the 25 by the coverage team. Would have been better off just to take a knee there. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And that's going to be a safety.
Wow, that was ugly, especially the timing of this. Now in the fourth quarter, you're trying to get back into this game, and you give up a safety. Now, there's still some time left, but you've really killed any momentum at all trying to get back into the game.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Grab down the middle. It's cheap. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Knowles come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The Knowles are in the red zone now. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Seminoles. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, it's Webb. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here late. As the first down is still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. And they will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter.
54, Florida State, 42.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter.
Georgia, 61, Florida State, 42.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.